Hey guys, Laura Graves here with another random video for you guys. So, this is Labor Day weekend 2020, and here in New Mexico, up north in Santa Fe, which is our state capital, has a really big fiesta that happens every weekend before Labor Day. All right, this has been going on for years. Basically, what this is called is Zozobra, or the Man of Gloom, or Burning the Man of Gloom, or the Burning Man. Depending on who have never heard of this is gonna look a little out of place. It's gonna look a little different. It's gonna look a little scary to some of you. But let me tell you a quick little information, and you guys can actually go and you can YouTube, you can Google it, you can get more information. There are actual videos on YouTube of past events on the entire festival that happens. And I just wanted to give you guys just a little bit of information. So, back in 1920, after the World War I had ended, a man by the name of Will Schuester, and no, this is not Will Schuester from Glee, had an affliction of tuberculosis, or TB for short. His physician advised him to move out west, and he did so. When he got here to Santa Fe, he became friends with a bunch of artists. And one Christmas Eve, they were sitting around and they were drinking and they were talking, and everybody was talking about all of their problems. And he was like, that's enough. That's it. We got to do something about this. Whether it was supposed to be of a mental situation to kind of help relieve the stress of what was going on, he wanted to help his friends. So he had everybody write down some information, whether, it be money troubles, marriage problems, maybe there was some issues with maybe children were being sick, not enough food, issues with farms, things like that. And he had them write it down, and then they took them all together and they lit them on fire and kind of released this negative energy. He ended up going down to Mexico, where he saw a burning of a negative entity, much like the Zozobra, where basically you burn this creature that's a representation of all the bad things during the year, and it helps release that negative energy. And that's exactly what this is. And we wouldn't have this gigantic 50-foot marionette in the first place if it wasn't for this man. So that's just a little information I wanted to put out there for you guys. Like I said before, you guys can go on YouTube, you can watch it, you can Google it. There's some cool pictures out there. Basically what happens is people are allowed to go and write down on pieces of paper whatever their troubles are, and the paper gets stuffed into this marionette, and then there's a whole show of dancing. And in traditional New Mexico folklore, there's always some form of dance or storytelling, right? And it's quite a show. I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen different videos from the past years. And with 2020 and social distancing and the issue with large gatherings of groups of people, it's not going to happen in person. They are limited to basically the workers and the film crew who this year was going to shoot live, which probably already happened or just started. Um, but I'm sure that you can find it on YouTube later. But they wanted to make sure that people were safe while being able to keep up with the tradition. So this is just a little taste of New Mexico history I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did. And if you're interested in this kind of stuff, I tend to do random things here and there. So if you're interested, hit the subscribe. With that, keep on digging.